Now, did a-bas-le scam people trying to put Harley in jail? Is the case real? Do I think that Durianrider should go to jail? Find out straight after this disclaimer. What up everyone, it's your boy Martin Lewis, Team Real. Welcome to my channel where I call out fake YouTubers and talk about YouTube drama. As you guys know, recently there's been this huge drama between a-bas-le-ciel, I don't even know how to pronounce his name right, and Durianrider. There's a court case going on and Durianrider can potentially go to jail. So let's get straight into the drama. For you guys who don't know who Durianrider is, I suggest you go check out this video where I explain a little bit more about him. You guys wouldn't know who a-bas-le-ciel is. Now, a-bas-le-ciel is another YouTuber with over 9,000 subscribers. He does videos from like politics, talks about his kid, and also he has done some videos on vegan drama. And he's also made videos towards Freely and Harley. I do believe I pronounced his name wrong, so we are just gonna call him a-bas-le or Abby for now. He's also someone I made a video on the past because I felt he was trying to intimidate and put ideas in other people's heads. Go with it. Go! Now, Durianrider runs a vegan festival once a year here in Thailand. It was the Road to 4 festival, the Road to 4 bike festival, and I believe they changed it to the bike festival now. This drama is surrounded by another vegan YouTuber named Julia Ball, who has over 11,000 subscribers, good friend of mine. I've also done a collab with her once. I pranked her with some vegan food and said there was honey in it when there wasn't. This drama started when a-bas-le came to Chiang Mai, and while he was staying here, he messaged Julia Ball. This is what he said. Hey Julia, I saw your reference to a-bas-le-ciel. Are you going to Chiang Mai, Thailand this year? By the way, you might get a kick out of some of my videos. Regard, E.N. Julia replied saying, what do you want from me, a-bas-le? Are you trying to turn me against Durianrider? You got the wrong person, mate. Off. The reason for that reply is because a-bas-le was making videos towards Durianrider and Freely. A lot of people do think he was looking for trouble. Why are you gonna message someone who goes to a-bas-le-ciel when you know you talk bad about Durianrider and Freely? And the vegan festival, the bike festival, whatever you want to call it, was focused on going up to a-bas-le-ciel every morning. So it's like, you know, the vegans that go there enjoy watching Freely and Harley and support them and watch their videos. So it's like, why are you gonna message someone when you know that it's just gonna look messy and bad? Like, why would you do it, you know? a-bas-le ended up responding saying, Julia, in 5 years, you're going to look back at this and laugh at yourself. Julia ended up replying to him in a really big email. It looks like after that he never responded to her. Now keep in mind, at this time, Julia was 16 years old. Julia was freaked out and she told her friend Lauren Kenzie, who is another vegan YouTuber, and Lauren Kenzie, allegedly she emailed Durianrider just explaining that Julia was a bit freaked out and scared, and that she felt that maybe a-bas-le was trying to start some trouble. You know, and I don't blame her for thinking that because a-bas-le is talking shit about Freely, Harley, their event. Now, allegedly, when Durianrider found out about this, he posted this on his private Facebook page. Can't confirm 100% yet if this is true, but this POS is allegedly in Chiang Mai and asking teenage girls for money. And I assume probably etc. Is he another Jack Francis? I'm not sure yet, but after learning from last year, we are not going to be around this time. Both guys are good talkers and highly manipulative. This shield has a YouTube channel and claims to be vegan, yet most of his videos are bashing other vegans. If you see him in town or know what hotel or apartment number he's staying in, then please tell me. You will remain anonymous, of course. Obviously that sounds a bit scary if he wants to know where you live. I know some of you guys have spoken to me about him and want to confront him, but until we can confirm anything, let's keep it relatively non-violent. If he has broken any rules, we will citizen arrest him and hand him over to Thai police. If they don't do anything, then yes, we can serve justice the amount we feel is fair. We have a large number of very trusting young women in our community, and we want to set a loud example that predators would do better avoiding our groups at all times. And if they want to prey, then we will prey on them harder and faster. So after this, allegedly a lot of people were taking screenshots, sharing it to a-bas-le, sharing it to other places on the internet. a-bas-le ended up replying to one of them saying, "In a group, multiple members of a group have confirmed this authenticity." Durianrider replied saying, "Not long until we find you in person now, mate. There's a few of us looking for you here in Chiang Mai now. Just for a friendly chat, of course." Then a-bas-le says, "If you have an email, you have my Facebook, you can talk to me on Skype in 5 minutes. Obviously, a-bas-le is giving him an opportunity to chat to him through online instead of meeting up, because why would you? That's a bit scary, you know. Durianrider ends up saying, "You contact underage girls on the internet and try to lure them into Chiang Mai apartment." Now, there hasn't been any proof of this. No one has seen a-bas-le trying to lure girls into his apartment. What is your real name, and why is your couch searching account unverified after 3 years? Post your passport image and name here. You're a good talker and you manipulate people. You call vegans that come to Chiang Mai basic-minded morons, but you are here yourself. Bottom line, mate, you will apologize to freely, and you will do it in a video on your channel." And there was some more arguments back and forward. Durianrider also said, "You are not answering mine either, you POS. You have already taken enough of my time and will catch up with you soon enough for apology to freely. I've emailed from the girls you have contacted, mate. They are underage and they're currently in Chiang Mai. You have defamed me over and over on YouTube, but I said before I don't give an F if a fat, bald guy on the internet is jealous of me. What has angered me is how you have tried to manipulate underage girls and his community that we have built, and how you have verbally abused freely." Now, a lot of people are like, whoa, where did this come from? Why is Durianrider so like mad and acting crazy, and that's just nuts, right? The following year before this event, a guy named Jack Francis allegedly had sexually harassed some underage girls. And this really upset and affected Durianrider in a huge way, because it was his event.
What a dick.
I'm not going to read the rest. There's a lot more to that story from that girl and other girls.
To me, it looks like Harley acted on his emotions, and he didn't use any logic at all, because it's like, it's common, unless there's receipts of him contacting young girls, telling them to come to his apartment, then I want to see them. You know, if you're one of those girls, you can message me. I'm more than happy to keep you anonymous. But there was nothing like that, and he wasn't logical at all. Some people were saying he just went mental and attacked a-bas-le because a-bas-le was always defaming him, and he used that as ammo to go against a-bas-le. Some people said he acted on his emotions and just wasn't thinking logically and went after a-bas-le. But what do you guys think? Why do you think Harley would have acted that way? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, the only girl we do know that a-bas-le has contacted that was underage is Julia, and he didn't say anything that would like, he didn't say anything sexual, he didn't say anything about, hey, come to my place, nothing like that. Some people may say that he harassed her because she said to F off, and then he messaged her again, but that was only once. And when people tell you to F off, you should leave them alone and not be an ass about it. And as well as that, Julia doesn't look 16, you know, she probably looks 18. The way she talks, her confidence on camera, you would think that she's maybe 18, you know? But when you get to know Julia and you speak to her, you can tell she is like young. And a-bas-le did not know that she was 16.
I believe her age is 16. When I sent her an email, I assumed she was 19 or older, because I assumed her parents would not allow her to do the things she's been doing. including like making trips to Thailand alone. I don't know who lets their 16-year-old daughter go to Thailand.
I would think that too. You know, I'm brought up in a culture where I'm brought up in a family culture that you cannot travel solo at the age of 16, you know? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. After that incident, a lot of people made videos towards Durianrider, one of them being Vegan Gains, the Light Twins, the Vegan Cheetah. I know I did a video as well. A lot of people were just like, you can't accuse him. You can't just go and fight a man and you have no evidence that he's luring young girls to his apartment in Chiang Mai. After these video responses, Harley ended up making a video which I cannot find. I tried to find it everywhere. If you know where it is, you could probably link me. Allegedly, Harley apologized. Now, I don't know if it was like a formal apology, if he retracted what he said online and stuff like that. But he did make an apology video. I haven't seen it. After that, a-bas-le ended up creating a charity to put Durianrider in prison.
Charity I'm asking you to contribute to tonight is in fact a charity that will take a stand in a very direct way, having very direct outcomes. Take a stand against the use of violence and defamation within veganism right now in the year 2016. He's taken the name of veganism and he's dragged it through the mud. And he's taken the name of a long list of individuals and dragged those names through the mud as well. My name is only one. He's done it to me. He's done it to others. He's done it before. He's going to do it again. And even now, even when he makes videos that supposedly apologize for one or two things, in those same videos, in those same few minutes, he's making up new lies, new malicious statements, new slander. On some level, we all know this game is not going to stop until we force it to stop for some of the individuals whom he's targeted. But worse than that, and more generally, it's discredited veganism itself.
That's a real huge statement to say that it discredited vegan itself. That is really, I'm sorry, but that is dumb. Durianrider and Freely are like the king of veganism. They represent veganism like as a whole. And they really don't. They really don't. Most of my audience who eat meat probably don't even know who Durianrider is and probably have no idea who the hell Freely is. A lot of other big YouTubers out there that are vegan. You got Matthew Lush and he shows what he eats in his vlogs. And people might see veganism as Matthew Lush, you know? Then you've got people who follow Marine Joyce. She's another vegan YouTuber with over 2 million, I believe, followers. And she does a little bit of vegan activism. You watch her videos, she does little things like, if you don't go vegan, you better go vegan. I'm watching you. Are you eating vegan? Like, I know it's a bit crazy, but she really does, she does stuff like that. It's funny. She even said that she wants to ban animal cruelty, you know? So you have people like her. You also got Mummy Tang as well, who has a lot of people watching her. And you know, these are people that have a lot more influence and larger following than Freely and Harley. And to say that Durianrider and Freely are making veganism, giving veganism a bad name and stuff, it's just, I'm sorry, it sounds stupid to me. And to use that to get people to donate to you, I don't know, it's just kind of lame.
Durianrider and people like him have taken the name of veganism and made it something shameful. This whole debacle, I think we can all agree, is shameful. I'm going to have to cope with the fact that my employers can put my name into Google and see it attached to pedophile, wife beater, sexual predator, numerous other.
And a-bas-le does have a point there. When people look him up on the internet, this does have consequences. If you're going to say someone's a pedophile, and then they, you know, their work is looking for them and that comes up, that's gonna look really bad. Now, allegedly, apparently this affected a relationship that he had with someone. He was seeing a girl and the girl's brothers looked on the internet, found out what the drama that was going on and sent it to the girl's father. So you can imagine that's gonna look really bad. So it does have effect on people's personal lives. After that, Aizel ended up raising over $6,000 to put Durianrider inside prison.
It belongs to this guy here who says, put Durianrider in prison now. Donate legal money for action. And he got $5,000 in 10 hours. That's pretty good. So what has he done with the money? And he got more. Apparently, some people say he got over $10,000 US. He got a lot of money on PayPal. So if you go down here, scroll down, it says donations can be made through PayPal.
Someone knows as yet if he has received money from PayPal yet or not. That hasn't been confirmed.
This is June 16th. This has been like, 6 weeks or whatever. So he scammed his Patreon account users.
And that's also something that I have spoken about in the past as well, about his Patreon. Audience to sign up to Patreon so they can get more content from you, because you won't be able to do videos on YouTube while you're in China.
Donate $1. What can I offer on Patreon? Well, for one thing, any time and energy I have to put into the internet, once I'm in China, will have to go through Patreon. There's no other way for me to upload content. I can't use YouTube. I can't use these other things.
Saying you can't use YouTube, you can't use this, but yet you are uploading now. You tried to make your audience feel like they were missing out on something. You must have had some really good sales skills, but instead of being honest, you decided to shit them and said you had no access, no other way.
And he scammed these people. And I can say that because there's no evidence, there's no money trail. So right now, in my opinion, it's a mother scam. But I don't care, because all the haters, you all got ripped off. You all got ripped off. I'm not in prison. I'm not going to prison.
After that, a lot of people thought that a-bas-le-ciel's case was a scam. Me personally, I was a bit sketched. I was like, this is a little bit sketchy, because I cannot find the video, but a-bas-le, I swear, okay, I better be careful. I don't know if I would swear, but I swear, I don't know if it's like a Mandela effect, but I am so certain a-bas-le either implied or said something about Durianrider getting arrested at customs or going to jail. I don't know. I don't remember, but I remember being on You Now and asking you guys, what made you think that Durianrider was going to jail? Because when Durianrider went to the airport, he filmed it. He went to the police station, filmed that as well. He didn't get arrested. I thought, okay, well, this is sketchy, because I thought a-bas-le said that, but a-bas-le's saying that he never made that statement. So I'm just like, okay, but where did I get that from? Did you imply it? So he thinks I owe him an apology for that. But I remember on You Now, I got you guys to press 1 if you thought Durianrider was going to go to jail, or if you knew, or if you heard that Durianrider was going to go to jail or get arrested by customs when he lands at the airport. But I can't find this video anywhere. I don't know if a-bas-le made this video saying that. I don't know if I dreamed it. I don't know if it's the Mandela effect. Some people are saying that Durianrider made up that lie. Some other people are saying that Vegan Cheetah made up that lie. But I don't know why Durianrider will feel the need to film going to the airport and then film going to jail if a-bas-le didn't say that. I don't think Durianrider would do that to trick people or whatever. It just doesn't make sense. So maybe he implied it. I don't know. If you guys seen that video, let me know in the comment section below. Why did you think that Durianrider would have been arrested or stopped at customs? Because of that, that's what made me go, okay, well, this court case must not be real, right? Now, after a while, a-bas-le did send me a photo of the court documents, just the front page, which is this right here. I was like, okay, well, look, I will go to my friend who speaks Thai, who can read Thai, and can confirm if this is real. Now, I never end up doing that. And I never end up pursuing that drama because it was just, honestly, it was kind of boring, and I was doing other drama videos at the time. So I just totally forgot about it. And I also thought, okay, well, it's still sus because It's a YouTube character name. Harley Johnson wasn't on the form, so I was still like, okay, this looks stupid to me. But I never made a statement and said it was fake, you know? But what I did not realize is that there's a stamp here, a court stamp, and in little writing here, it's a case number. I did not recognize that, so that's my bad. If I recognized that before, I would have been like, okay, well, this might be legit. Now, Eyes will end up coming to Chiang Mai and going to court, and here's another picture of the form. There's a stamp here, and also the case number. Allegedly, this is the receipt, because a lot of people are wondering what he did to the money, right? So here it says 200,000 baht, but it looks like a typo. Obviously, it's meant to be 200,000 baht, and allegedly this is the receipt. I'm not confirming if it is or if it isn't, but if you can see here, you can tell it's a typo, and then 10,000 baht for transportation fee and lawyer fee for criminal case, which is 200,000 baht. Some contact numbers, the tax file number, and as well the account approval and the collector. I don't know if it's meant to be signed. Yeah, there's dots there. It hasn't been signed, so I don't know if this has gone through. So this might not be the legit receipt. The only person that can prove that, I guess, is Isel, because it hasn't been signed. Plus there's a typo. So yeah, I'm still a bit not going to confirm if this was the price or not. The price, I guess, is still unknown until you see the proper receipt that's been signed and stuff. That's roughly around $8,204.25 Australian dollars. That's how much everything costs together. Durianrider was talking about how he wouldn't mind going to Thai prison and all that stuff. But after this has been proven to be real, it honestly looks like he shat his pants. And allegedly, this is what he posted on his private Facebook group page. I need a favor from you all now. I don't ask for help very often. This festival is going to happen this year, then I need your commitment too. As you all know, I don't make a single cent running my event. I do it to build community, and that is my payment. Last year, there was this guy called a-bas-le-ciel who made a youngest female attendee feel very scared. When he turned up randomly to Chiang Mai during the festival and started contacting her over and over. That's a bit exaggerated, because as we can see here, it wasn't over and over unless there's more receipts to prove as if it's over and over again. It's as if he's trying to make it seem like it's a lot bigger than it is. Most of you know what happened next, but for those that don't, it triggered a reaction from me publicly. That is now trying to take me to Chiang Mai court for defamation after he and Vegan Gains, I don't know if Vegan Gains shouted out the court case. I don't know if he did. To $6,500 to put Durianrider in prison. All I did was try and protect a festival attendee from this 110 kilograms creeper who seems to be like a shill in the vegan community. He has a history of harassing women online. Just ask around. And I've also talked about this in a previous video. Someone has sent me comments and gave me links to Isel's old Tumblr. Harley also has done a video on this. I do like to point out though, because he might use this as an excuse, whilst he was targeting women, and apparently women under the age of 18, he has actually been doing it under the umbrella of vegan activism. He might come up and say, oh, it's all for vegan activism. He may say that, but if you notice, he's only targeting women. And allegedly, Isel has apparently threatened one of these girls as well. Personally, I haven't seen, you know, for example, one person said that he threatened that he was going to call her university. I've never seen a receipt of him messaging that girl and saying that, you know. Also, someone else said that he sent pornography to another woman. I've never seen that, you know. If you guys have seen it and you have proof of it, let me know, you know, let me have a look. But me personally, you can't just go off what people say, you know. Yes, there are a lot of people that said it, and you have every right to question and be like, okay, that's a bit sus. But there is no hard hardcore proof. You feel me? Vegan Cheetah has also said that Isel sexually harassed Alina.
But from my personal experience, I mean, Isel's been sexually harassing Alina on Twitter. I mean, we've seen the tweet. He's sexually harassing Alina, talking about he wants to f her in the ass.
I did tweet Alina because I wanted the evidence, of course. I was like, is it true? Alina's never gotten back to me. Maybe Chucky probably told her not to. But I did find a tweet. Unless there's another tweet you guys are hiding. But you know Chucky already lied about Anna showing her to him. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's lying about this. Chucky was like, carbs and gratitude are the keys to happiness. And then Isel was like, yeah, right. And has nothing to do with it. Tags tags Alina and Vegan Cheetah. And remember 2015 you were rapping hetero every week. I don't believe they are cool with each other, so for him to say that to them is really creepy. It's just rude. Why would you say that to someone? You know what I mean? But is that sexual harassment? If you look at Wikipedia, that is not sexual harassment, but it is rude. And why would you do that to someone, you know, and tag Alina, you know, like. And when he turned up last year only to cause trouble, which again we don't know if that is true, but it does look sus because you did talk crap about Harley and Freely, but yet you're messaging someone who's going up Dorset, and you know their event is up in Dorset, so it kind of looks like Isel's looking for trouble. I wanted to make his stay most unwelcome. I've spoken with his ex-wife. Despite him being absolutely loaded from his rich parents who own Lord Cultural Resources, he does not pay child support. Again, we don't know if his parents are giving him money, if he's rich. If you want to provide the receipts on that. I want anyone who thinks this festival to continue make a brief 1 and 3 minute video on YouTube explaining why you think this is abuse of the legal system, etc, etc, and if you feel my actions were justified after in a 2015 one of the attendees was sexually assaulted by an Australian male, and I promise that will never happen again. Please link the videos below and I'll make a decision in the next few days if this festival is going to go ahead this year. If you want this festival to happen this year, then all I ask for my attendees is to go and dislike his video, and I need to see at least 50 YouTube videos linked down here below to know that I have support. I need support to keep supporting you guys. Sorry for my inconvenience, but if you put yourself in my shoes, you surely understand. I really don't know why he's asking people to dislike his video. I really don't see the point of that. That's just a waste of time to go watch his video and dislike it. One of the people that used to really respect Durianrider end up commenting, and this is what he had to say. I have respected you for years, Harley, time and time again. You have burnt every single person one by one that gets close to you. This guy does have a point. There are a lot of people that have basically, you know, cut association with Durianrider, you know. I believe Joe, Carb Strong, Abdullah, you know, other people that used to be his friends, I don't believe they associate with him anymore. So if that is true, there's obviously a sign there, and there's something you need to look in within yourself. What am I doing wrong that these people like Bonnie and all the other people don't associate with me anymore, you know? The only common theme with the vegan drama over the last few years is you. It took me some time to realize this. After hanging with you in Chiang Mai, I got a good insight as to who you are. You put up this shield as if you're an all-righteous, always in the right person, yet you promote a shit diet and aggressively assault everyone near you in the name of yous. Back in 80-10-10 fundamentals on the beach, preaching good vibes is the Harley who turned me and most others vegans. Not who you are today. You're a sellout now. You've officially lost my respect and support. You are the center of cancerous drama, and I'm no longer a blind sheep following you. This festival will go on a drama-free without you. I hope you realize this one day. You saddened to see who you become when I looked up to you so much. There's some powerful words there, man. Now, after that, allegedly only 3 people made videos. Harley ended up canceling his event. Thanks for the message of support in the previous pinned thread. I appreciate them. I've decided to cancel the festival this year. It has gotten too big for me to police on my own when shills and trolls turn up in my notable troll shills, mooches that have been the motivation for me to cancel this event this year and are still planning to be in Chiang Mai this year. a-bas-le-ciel, Sam McCallum, Dexter, you got Joe Best. I really don't know why Joe Best is in this, unless he's made videos on the Raw to 4 community recently. I don't think he has. I really don't know why Joe Best is in this list. Craig Roberts. These guys created cancerous drama in the interest of self-promotion. Dexter didn't create drama though. And I just predicted it will get too out of control this year, despite the format change-up. My only option now for stress-free running is to put a paid, affordable, as my name isn't Doug Graham. The shade, man. Star workshop for max of 10 people at a time. This is way I can give time to those who really want it and have no trolls, shoes, mooches. I honestly think he's overreacting there. I think it's, you know, lack of integrity to not follow through your event and do it, you know, because people paid money to come to your event, you know, and for you to charge them extra. I guess it's affordable, it's nothing to worry about, but still, I think it's a bit lame. Anyway, do I think that Durianrider should go to prison? I definitely don't think he should go to prison. What Durianrider did wasn't cool. You know, you can't just go around saying that. And I think if he apologized and retracted, is it retracted? Retracted what he said and didn't, you know, make a proper apology, I think maybe things would have been a little bit different. But I honestly think that taking him to a Thai prison out of all places, like, that's just sad. I think, personally, in my opinion, I think that is taken really too far. I'd rather have someone stay on the internet and make them look like a fool with all their lies and slander than to go and, oh, I'm gonna tell the court on you and get you in prison. Like, that's just sad to me. I don't know why. You know, I understand it probably affected his life, and it probably did. But to really, like, you could have sued him, I don't know, to throw him in prison, like, did a-bas-le have other options? Like, a-bas-le said he even feels bad doing it. But why do it? You know what I mean? I don't know. At the end of the day, he made his bed. Durianrider made his bed. He has to deal with the consequences. But I do think, I don't know, that's just too much to put someone in prison, especially Thai prison, for slander. I don't know. It's a real, it's a real sticky situation. I think Durianrider should definitely apologize, retract the statement, and I definitely think that if he hired a good lawyer, he could probably get out of the situation that he's in now, but he needs a good lawyer. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Guys, make sure to check the poll because there are some questions there which I would love you to answer. I'm your guilty pleasure, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a big like up because it does help me out a lot, and I'll see you in another drama video.